In what many describe as a momentous milestone, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia has appointed the first Saudi ambassador to Palestine in efforts to further normalize relations between Saudi Arabia and Palestine. Naif bin Bandar al-Sudari is a Saudi Arabian diplomat. He was the ambassador of Saudi Arabia to Canada between 2014 and 2018. He currently serves as Saudi's ambassador to Jordan and will now assume the role of Saudi Arabia's first non-resident ambassador to Palestine. Non-resident ambassadors typically live in a neighboring or close-by nation due to the absence of an embassy within the host country's boundaries, and since al-Sudari is also Saudi Arabia's ambassador to Jordan, he will reside in Amman and carry out most of his duties from there. The naming of the Saudi ambassador coincides with speculations that Saudi Arabia is considering formal diplomatic ties with Israel, a move possibly influenced by US pressure. Yet, as stated by officials from the US, Israel, and Saudi Arabia, this agreement is far from imminent due to various intricate issues. These include Saudi Arabia's nuclear power plans and Israel's activities in the occupied West Bank. The Palestinian Ministry of Foreign Affairs has welcomed al-Sudari's appointment, calling it a historic milestone for developing fraternal relations between the two sister countries. Professor Yusuf Chikte, a coordinator at Palestine's Solidarity Campaign, believes this move has nothing to do with Saudi Arabia normalizing relations with Palestine, but instead it's a ploy for them to openly normalize diplomatic relations with Israel.
To say that Saudi Arabia is normalizing relations with Palestine would be framing it incorrectly. They are using Palestine in order to normalize relations with Israel, or to openly normalize relations with Israel. The current de facto ruler of Saudi Arabia, MBS, Mohammed bin Salman, he has a terrible record in terms of human rights and support for the Palestinians.